Alright, so this is going to be a ZvZ, and it's going to be a replay where I show you how to do a 6 Roach all-in. And what's special about this build order is it can be used in any matchup. And it's a great build to learn if you are learning Zerg and you want to get yourself to a relatively solid league. It's great in any low leagues, but once you start to get up to high masters, it starts to become a bit less effective. But at diamond and platinum level, this build would do absolutely fine. It's one that's fairly easy to execute, and it's not that all in. You can transition out of it. So first things first, it's going to be a 13 Overlord, and straight after that you want to make 2 drones, and the second drone is going to come down to the hatchery, and then there's going to be 1 more drone after that, but you're going to wait until this hatchery is built before you make another drone. So this drone should get here at about 300 minerals. Plant that down immediately, and then straight away behind that you'll make 1 drone, rally it to a gas, and then you will make another drone and rally it to where you want to place your spawning pool. Now I choose to place my spawning pool above the hatchery like this, and that's so I can have a little slot to put my queen in. It's extremely helpful in ZvZ, as it will reduce the surface area on your queens, and your queens will survive a lot longer if there's any type of zergling run by. So after that spawning pool, you're going to make another drone, send it to gas, and another drone after that. And this should time out very well. There should be 1 more drone that you're going to make, and it's going to go to minerals. Then you want to take 1 drone from your mineral line and put it into your gas geyser. This drone... Oh. It looks like I made a mistake here. This should have been a drone. But that's not a problem. There is definitely like a leeway in this build order. My overlords are just going to come across. I want to confirm that he's taken a base here. So that's what this first overlord is going to do. And I'm sending this overlord to the 3rd base. And that's to make sure that that's to scout when he takes his 3rd base. Alright, so when spawning pool finishes, I'm going to make a queen and a zergling, and I'm going to do the same at my natural base. Then I'm going to have a larvae in my main base, and I'm going to make a drone here and rally it behind my mineral line. And that's the drone that I'm going to make a roach warren with. There we go. So this should come out and have about 150 minerals, and this should time up very nicely, so that when your first inject comes off, you should be able to make exactly 6 roaches. Starting injects immediately, and these zerglings, I'm not going to move across the map because I want to deny scouting information of this roach warren. If my opponent scouts this roach warren, then they're alerted to the fact that this could be an all-in. It's an extremely fast roach warren. Another thing to note, at 31 supply, you want to make 2 overlords here. This is so you don't get supply blocked when you make these roaches. Of course, roaches take up a lot of supply, and you're going to make 6, so it's going to take up 12 supply here. Alright, that first inject finishes. It looks like this roach warren was just slightly late, but no problem here. I'm going to make 6 roaches, and then you should make an overlord directly after this. One thing to note is I made a slight adjustment here, in that usually you make 6 roaches so that you have enough gas to make ravagers. But I made additional roaches here because ravagers are less useful against zergs. Alright, then you want to make a lot of zerglings, but make sure you are getting those overlords. Alright, it looks like I got supply blocks, so I'm going to make 3 overlords here to adjust for that. Alright, then you just rally your units across the map. It's particularly good on this map because your roaches can use this choke until you get to the other side. So I'm going to pull some of my zerglings back and lead with my roaches. Of course I have my zerglings and roaches on a separate hotkey, and that will be very helpful in ZvZ as my roaches will be able to snipe off banelings from my opponent. So I'm going to put my roaches in a place to reduce surface area from these zerglings, and they should be able to trade extremely efficiently here. One thing to note is my opponent did take this fast 3rd base, so he's going to have less units to defend against this all-in. Now it looks like these roaches are getting extremely low, but reinforcements should be enough here. And one thing to note is I want to stay here in the middle and cut off the reinforcements. This will half my opponent's army. Alright, now I'm going to come up and destroy his army, and once his army is destroyed, I should be able to just take this game. I snipe down the Baneling with my roaches, and my Zerglings will now rule supreme. A bit of salt is made, but a successful game there.